just amazed that we are only 45 minutes late. Given all the complicated program, usually we, sometimes we run into 9 p.m., 10 p.m. and all that for the last session. So this is amazing. So many people have helped and so many people have cooperated to make it on schedule. So give yourself a big round of applause. So we are going to give prizes to the winners of the competitions. And then we are also going to use this time to honor people who have served this Aradhana in a very significant manner over the last 25 years. So we're going to get started. First, we are going to give a prize to where is Brinda? Okay. First, we are going to give the prize to the winner of the quiz contest. Prathiba, come on. Or also known as Pix. Prathiba Sundaresh will get the first prize from 38, our board chairman.
Ready on stage.
Prathiba, you're sharing it out.
Next we have student competition. The second prize winner or runner-up for the quiz contest. Who's that? Sharanya Ananth. Where is Sharanya? You can take it on her behalf. Okay, this is Sharanya's mother, who of course trained her with all the information. You come here, he's giving. Okay, next we have a quiz contest, storytelling competition. So Brinda Praveen was the coordinator of the competition. Please give her a big hand. And also I want to take the chance to thank the judges who sat through the stories and judged the ones. Brinda, can you tell the names of the judges?
So for the high school, we have judges Aruna Kantasala, Sri Vidya Hebatim, and Purnima Murthy.
And as we said in the rules, the prize winners actually get to tell their story one more time here. So the first prize winner will tell the story. So for the high school, who's the winner? Oh, is it Pramita Upadhyay. All right. We will do the runner-up and then you can sit here so that... who's the runner-up? Lohithakshya Yelleswaram is the runner-up. Okay, Pramita, you get to tell your story. 3-minute limit.
Namaskaram everyone. As you know, I'm Pramita Upadhyay. The story that I presented was on the song Anand Amrita Varshini by Muthuswami Dikshita in Raga Amrita Varshini and Tala Adi. So as the story goes, Muthuswami's brother Bala Swami Dikshita is well known in Carnatic music for implementing the violin and being the first to introduce violin and make it popular in Carnatic music. And he was living in a town called Yettayapuram at the time. And he was being supported by the king of Yettayapuram to play violin. And Muthuswami Dikshita was living in a town called Tiruvayur at the time as well. So one time he was going to go visit his brother in Yettayapuram, and on his way there, basically he noticed that the area was like being havocked by drought and famine. due to the drought because they were not having any rains. So, feeling compassionate and feeling really bad for the people of the town, he sang the song Ananda Amrita Varshini, and he sang it so devotionally and so connected with the elements that it actually started to rain. And it rained so much in the town that it flooded. And so before the town was being havocked by drought, and now they're being havocked by flood. So they asked Muthuswami Dikshita, please can you make the flooding stop? So he sang the song again, Ananda Amrita Varshini. But for the last line, instead of Varshini Varshini, which means rain, rain in Sanskrit, he sang Stambam Stambam, which means stop, stop. And the rain did stop. So now they say these days that if you sing the song perfectly, then it will actually rain also, like if you sing it yourself.
Thank you, Pramita. Beautiful story. Now the quiz contest for the middle school children, grades 5 to 8. Again, Brinda, could you tell the names of the judges?
Aparna Arkar, Vidya Pramod, and Radha Babu.
And the winner is Maya Sivaram. Maya. All right. Runner-up is Nathan Subbaiah. Actually, I know I was running around and I just happened to catch a few lines of his speaking. It was just fantastic. So I'm going to have both Maya and Nathan tell their stories. Maya.
Hello, I'm Maya Sivaram. I'm in 7th grade, and today I'm going to be telling a story about Saint Tyagaraja's divine love. And the song that correlates with this story is Kanu Kontini. It is in the Bilahari Raga, and it was set to Adi Talam. Tyagaraja, he was one of the most greatest Carnatic music composers. He was also a very devoted saint of Lord Rama. His life was a testament of music, devotion, and love. And there are many interesting events that happened in his life, but there was one really extremely exciting event. And Tyagaraja, he lived a simple life in Tamil Nadu, but he dedicated every moment to singing the glories of Lord Rama. But not everyone around Tyagaraja understood his deep spiritual life. For instance, Tyagaraja's elder brother Japisa, he thought the music should bring wealth and financial prosperity. So one day, these feelings led him to do something very drastic. He decided to throw Saint Tyagaraja's cherished idol into the Kaveri River. And once Saint Tyagaraja heard about this, he was heartbroken. Because this idol was not just an object of worship, but it was the center of his existence. And after he heard about this, he was heartbroken. But instead of falling into despair, Tyagaraja created a few very beautiful kritis. And after all his hard work, and after many days of relentless prayer and singing, a divine voice led Tyagaraja to the riverbeds. And there, as he dug through the sand, he found his cherished idol, untouched and as radiant as ever. From this story, we can learn that true passion, driven by faith and love, is unstoppable. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Nathan Subbaiah. I'm an 11-year-old in 5th grade, and I'm going to be presenting to you the story behind Nannu Limpa. This composition is by Tyaga Brahma, which we now know as Tyagaraja, and is set to Adi Tala and Mohana Raga. So imagine this. You're the groom, and it's the wedding day. You're probably really nervous about many things. you're really nervous about gaining respect from your father-in-law and your mother-in-law. So we'll look no further than this Tyagaraja Kriti, Nanupa Limpa, which reveals all the secrets for the age-old question: how do I win over my in-laws? It all starts back in 1810 on a warm spring day in Tiruvayar. Tyagaraja's daughter Sita Lakshmi was being married to one of Tyagaraja's great devoted disciples, Shri Walaja Pette Venkataraman Bhagavatar. This man, he's been studying under Tyagaraja for such a long time. He learned that Tyagaraja was so fond of Rama. He worshipped Rama all day, and Rama was basically his life. So then this inspired him to bring a picture of Kodanda Rama all the way from his hometown in Walajapete, 160 miles all the way to Tiruvayar, by foot, not by train or bus or anything. So such effort he put into it, and Tyagaraja, he was just full with joy. He was so overjoyed and grateful for this gift. He felt that it's like the universe compared to anything extravagant like gold and riches and stuff. So he was so grateful and spontaneously began singing the song Nannu Palimpa. The Pallavi translates to, "O compassionate Lord, did you walk by foot here to protect me?" Such great gratitude is shown throughout this song Nannu Palimpa, which truly displays how the Tyagaraja's love for Rama. In conclusion, this Nannu Palimpa, the story shows not only how to impress your father-in-law, but also how little things like just a picture of God can bring you so much joy and can be the universe. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Nannu Palimpa. Thank you.
When I thought about the storytelling competition about a month ago, I was wondering, what the response will be and what the kids will do. But the kids all did research and built up a very nice story. And the people who were in this competition were just thoroughly enjoying all the stories. So give a big hand to all the kids. We also have certificates for all those who participated, because not only did you learn, but also you educated others who were listening. So thank you all for participating and doing such a wonderful job. Okay, I have here a long list of people to thank and acknowledge and honor here. Please bear with me, because none of this would have been possible without the tremendous help of so many people. Some who will be named here and some may not be named, but I'm truly grateful. First of all, we want to honor people from out of town who have been very consistent over many years, not just 1 year or 2 years, but over many, many years. They have been great supporters of our Aradhana. And the first one I want to call is Vijaya Sankaran from Greensboro. Of course, she has been, when she was in New Jersey and then when she was moved to North Carolina, she has been very consistently coming, not only coming to the program, but also she was making all the PowerPoint slides every year for maybe 2 decades or so. And so, tremendous contribution as a backbone to the program. And so we want to honor, so Nishita, where are you? Yeah. Okay. So, Vangatani. And now, of course, her daughter Sharanya has shared her burden by now. She made all the PowerPoint slides for the solo session. Sharanya did that. And Vidya did for all these plenary sessions. Next, we want to honor Nandini Kambi from Dallas, who was here. As I say, I always claim her still for Nashville. And many years she was shoulder to shoulder with me in running the Aradhana. And now, today she brought from Dallas a whole group that did a fantastic job of Tyagaraja Ramayana. So Nandini. Next, I want to call on Dr. Ekambram from Huntsville, who has been with us from the beginning itself, from the very first Aradhana. And no matter what, rain or shine or whatever the health, he will be here and support us all the time. It actually is a tailor-made one for the 25th anniversary. Also from Huntsville, I want to call Prasad Mantraratnam, who has been a great loyal supporter of our Aradhana for many, many years, and bringing a lot of people from. Please, the board members all come forward so that we can take turns presenting to the honorees here. All the board members come forward. Sushila, Ashwata, you also come forward. Rakesh Savarkar will present the award to. Next, I want to call on Srimati Rajagopalan from Columbus, Indiana in recent years. She has moved all over the place, and but I always claim her for Nashville, even though she actually never lived in Nashville. But she has been such a faithful, participant, and now she brings her two very talented daughters, Roma and Preeti, as well every year.
Ma'am.
Next, I want to Subhashini Krishnamurthy, who led the Prahlad Bhakti Vijayam, but she, this is quite late, so most of the Atlanta folks have gone back. So, but we gave her the gift separately before she left. I want to acknowledge Bala Subramaniam from Atlanta. A very loyal supporter. Every year he comes and participates with great enthusiasm. Bala. Another very loyal supporter from Atlanta is Ramanujam Poyyapakam, but he also had to leave early, so we thanked him before he left. There are many other out-of-town people who have come and joined us from time to time, And we are grateful to this time particularly. There is a big group from Greensboro, North Carolina, and another big group from Dallas, Texas, and another really large group from Atlanta that came and gave us such fantastic featured presentations. Please give them all a big hand. Now I want to honor people who probably will decline to come to the front, but I am going to force them to come to the front. Those who were there with us from the beginning, Aradhana, first Aradhana itself, the person who actually pushed me to run the organize the Aradhana, that is Tyagi Sivapadam. She was the one. You see the Tyagaraja picture in the middle. She was the one who got it made by her the graphic artist in her office, and then she brought it to me. And then I said, okay, now we have to do the Tyagaraja Aradhana. And so she was there, the first inspired me to do that. Unfortunately, she had to go to India, so she's not here. So she is really sad to miss this. So in that first Aradhana, I want to call on three people. Saraswati Gowda, and Suma Srinivas, and Mangala Channapasapa. Where is Suma? Please. Come, all three of them. Come close.
Sri Mela.
One by one. Start from Saraswati. Next, I want to invite three more people who have, they are, even though they are older than me, they give the respect because of the teacher-student relationship. Next, I want to call on three more people who have, done tremendous work organizing the food over the last 25 years. Radha Babu, and then Arundhati Ramesh, and Nishita Reddy. They worked so hard. First Radha Babu was in charge of that, and then Arundhati took over, and now Nishita has been, of course, while they are coming up, I also want to thank the entire canteen volunteers. We usually used to cater. This time they cooked lunch for us and dinner also. Now I want to acknowledge folks. They don't have to come to the stage because we ran out of gifts. But of course, it's a thought that counts. So, first I want to thank two folks who used to help us a lot with the audio and all that before they left town 10 or 15 years ago. And now they have come specially for the 25th anniversary. So Shankar and Ravi, can you come forward? Next I want to acknowledge people who have served particularly today's Aradhana and also over the many years. First of all, I don't know how many of you were here when the photo show was going on with Rama Rajan Babu. She worked on collecting the pictures from all the last 25 years and had a, in fact, we should be showing that here, Sharanya. So Rama, and then next I want to thank session organizers, people who served as the fact that we were fairly on schedule. Half an hour, 45 minutes is not a big deal for such a complicated program. So we had session organizers who were MCs and who were running the PowerPoint and who were setting up the audio. I want to start with the person who actually set up the audio in the classroom, Prasad Mantraratnam. And we had the MCs for the 5 sessions upstairs in the classroom. We had Sandhya Mudumbi, somewhere here. Sandhya is here. And then we had Roja Budati, she had to go back. And then we had Deepa Chandrasekhar. And Ram Kaushik was there. Thank you, Ram. And then we also had people who ran the PowerPoint so that you could also learn about the meanings of the songs and all that. So we had, for Sandhya, your session, who was the... Sharada Gantasala was the Sharada Gantasala. And then we had Hamsini Konakalla. And then we had Shankar Raman. And then we had Rekha Kaushik, who ran the PowerPoint. And then we had, for the audio, as I said, Prasad set it up. He brought his own equipment and set it up in the classroom. And we also had people who helped with the sound system, such as Jitu Arcot, Vamsi Subraveti, and who am I missing? Praveen. And of course, Ravi Palakudeti emceed the last session in the Yagashala. So the audio set up separately for all around. We had here in the auditorium, we had Praveen and Ashokan, who did the audio setup here. And Krish, of course, was a great resource for us, but unfortunately he fell sick, so he's not able to join us this time. But otherwise, over many years, he has been helping us. And also upstairs, I don't know if I see Mahesh and Ravi Kiran, are they here? Mahesh and Ravi Kiran set up the sound system in the Yagashala and ran it all day. And on the technical support, we also had Prabhu and Vinod doing all the video, and Sri Kumar doing all the pictures. So it takes a village, and it took actually several villages: Nashville, Atlanta, Greensboro, and Dallas. I'm also going to list all the names of the volunteers. I think we usually run out of time and we never acknowledge them, but I think we should do that. I'm just going to run through the names. If I miss anybody, my deepest apologies. Pramod, Upadhyay and Smita Mishra, Ashokan and Sushila, Shakti, Prakash, Arvind Madhyaragan, Aniruddha Gokhale, Sivaram, Subramanya Yelleswaram, Lohita, and Prathiba was a tremendous help. Prathiba, and then Nagarajan, and Tanigay, and Ramanathan. They were all helping us to set up various things. Now, you see all this beautiful decoration everywhere and upstairs and all that. You should give a big applause to Subha and Arun. Subha is here somewhere. Of course, she does it professionally, so you could see the professional touch in all the rooms and decorations, the doors of these rooms and everything. Shubha and Arul. And also, of course, there is a lot of work going on behind the scenes, not only in the kitchen cooking, but also then there was a whole team of my students and their families helping with the packing of the food so that we won't waste time. We all got the box foods. And then, so that's, I'm just going to read a list of names. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people. Kavita, Hema, Lata, Muthu, Prathiba, Devi, this is Prathiba Pokal, Devi, Pratima, Juyi Yashoda, Aruna, Aishwarya, Ambika, and another Aishwarya. So, thank you all very much. Now, some people were volunteering to host out-of-town visitors. And that was a tremendous help. Madhavi community, Madhavi Balla is here, coordinating this hosting duties. And there were folks that were, of course, Ram Koshik has always hosted visitors from Atlanta. And I'm sure you did that this time too. And then Praveen and Brunda and Prathiba and Praveen hosted the family from Greensboro. And then Sridevi Prakash hosted the family from Indianapolis. Thank you all very much. Now, I'll tell you how much enthusiasm there is, even when there is, I mean, from people all around the country. There were 12 different states that were represented. And many folks, they were, in fact, there were many families that were willing to host, but some of these folks, they were so enthusiastic, they just paid their airfare, came here, and they also stayed in the hotel. And the Dallas group, the entire Dallas group stayed in the Airbnb. So Himakar and Pramod Upadhyay helped with the transportation of those folks to Europe. As I said, if I missed anybody, my deepest apologies. And everyone contributed to the success of this program. Thank you very much. And we will now do the Utsava Sampradaya Kirtanas and then dinner. Prathiba, you want to say something?
Yeah, you did miss somebody, so I thought I'll cover that one. There is certainly a lot of volunteers. It takes a big group of people to organize something like that, and most importantly, doing it for 25 years. Right, this is our 25th anniversary. One main volunteer who did all this for all the 25 years and gathered all the other volunteers is Dr. Mahadevan. Hold on. There is one more moment coming for you all to give a much bigger round of applause, right? And I want to hold that energy for a few more minutes. I would like to invite few people here. Miss Monica, can you please join us here? And I would like to invite the 3 senior students who was recognized today: Saraswati ji, Channapaspaji, Mangala Channapaspaji, and Suma Srinivas. Please. I would like to invite all the board members to please come here for a minute.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Naveen Srinivas. I have been volunteering from the inception of this temple from 1984-85.
Can you speak louder, please?
I was trying to remember when we met Dr. Mahadevan. We built a small main hall where we installed a small Ganesha Murti, and we were worshipping with one priest. And during the Alankaram, of the devotees used to sing. And 2-3 years later, one male singer came, and it happened to be Dr. Mahadevan used to sing so many bhajan songs which were not familiar to our local people. And then he started teaching, and my wife and my children all went to their school. One of my child was very mischievous, but she did well. Anyway, Dr. Mahadevan introduced so many things to Ganesha temple. He encouraged us to make a tape of the bhajan song. So we made volume 1, and that was sold out. A few years later we made it volume 2. Then he also Later on, we did a bhajan book. We sold so many of those copies. We are running low on that. And then, of course, they started the Kala Nivedanam and the whole history. You are all familiar with that. Without the presence of Dr. Mahadevan, we would not have achieved this level of cultural activities in Nashville. Even though Nashville is known for music, country music, Dr. Mahadevan's presence made it more international. And he even took us children to Ryman Auditorium, which is really meant for famous singers. Okay, yeah. Okay, coming to on behalf of the Hindu Cultural Center of Tennessee and Sri Ganesha Temple, we want to recognize this contribution, Dr. Mahadevan's contribution, Ms. Monika's contribution, and we want to honor them on behalf of the Board of Trustees. And also we are going to honor him with a title. Title Kala Astika Guru. Kala Astika Guru is cultural and very great guru for the whole city of Nashville and Tennessee.
We want to give him a little moment though for all his contributions. One thing, the reason Kala Astika Guru is Kala is for arts. Astika is for all the Gita classes, Upanishad classes, and so many other religious classes that he takes for the entire community. So it is a very special day, and another big round of standing ovation and a big applause for all his years of service. And I have a big request for him today. We want you to continue this for another 25 years. And we would like to do the same thing again on the 50th year. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Om Ananda Brahme Divyanade Ananda Deva Kalvivani Bhutani Jayante Anande Najatani Jivanti Anandam Prayantabhisam Visantiti Sairabhagavivarudi Vidya Paramebhyavan Pratikthita Yayevam Veda Pratidikthati Annavanannado Bhavati Mahan Bhavati Prajaga Pasubhir Brahma Vajjatena Mahan Kirtya Om Shatamanam Bhavati Shataya Purushasya Dendriya Ayushyevendriye Pratisiddhati Rojamana Shobhana Kalyana Sri Mahaganapati Prasadena Sarvabhekta Bala Siddhirastu Tathasthu बृहस्पति प्रसूदास्तानो मुञ्चन्द्वगं हसः हिरण्यभाद्रं मधा पूर्णं दधाति मधव्योदानीते एकदा
Shiva. மேலே வச்சு பிடிங்க அப்படியே 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 வச்சு பிடிங்க
I'm not going to apologize for missing my name, but it was very important to mention, especially our Koteshwara Gurukul. He has been with us from the beginning of the Aradhana, 25 years. Every year coming and doing the conclusion puja for the final session. So I'm so glad that for the 25th year he is here, and of course our great priests. We are so lucky that Brahmaji and Suryaji and also Dileepanji helped us today, and Narayan Bhattji. So thank you all so much.
Yeah, I think the senior class just wants to thank Dr. Mahadevan and Ms. Monica for all their support through the years. Basically, thank you for listening to us for all these years in class every Sunday. We are so blessed, again, just to repeat what was said before. I don't think this community would have been brought together without your support and help. So a little memento from the senior class group. Thank you. A big applause. Thank you.
So Tanigai stole the thunder. We are very blessed to have Dr. Mahadevan as our guru, and we have been so blessed to have him in Nashville. And what else to say? Thank you. Anyone wants to talk?